What was the most emotional part of the process?
Oh boy, that one is something. My most emotional part of the process is when lying there in my own serene space and going into that trance, when I realized that this being is here. There is something here and I don't know what it is. And so that was the most scariest part for me to go through the process. So what I have done while going through the trance, I can feel there's a lot of beings standing there and I didn't know what they were or who they were. So what I've done, because I was more familiar with the spirit of forgiveness, so I call the spirit of forgiveness. I say, my goodness, I am going through an encounter and I don't know what it is, but I want you to stay here with me as a witness to help me to go through it without being harmed. And that part was the most scariest part for me. While the spirit of forgiveness was standing there, then this being, this individual of emotion just appeared. That part was the most scariest part for me, going through my transition of healing. Another part that most crippling for me is the night after going through, let's say, about half of the book and having to read it to my husband. It's almost as if I was reading the book in a third person space, and that caused me so much tears. I'm reading the book and snapped and tears and the water is just pouring out my eyes, because it's almost as if it's almost as if it is reading itself back to me. And that caused me a lot of pain, a lot of torture, a lot of realization that, wow, Sharon, you really came through this. You have gone through all of that. That was scary. So these are the two things, or the two parts of the book that was most scary for me.